Have you ever felt like there's something blocking the flow of wealth and abundance into your life? You might work hard, budget carefully, even plan for financial growth. But somehow, there's still that invisible wall that stops you from reaching your financial goals today. We're going to uncover what might be causing this. And it's not what you think. Believe it or not, the items we carry around with us each day, from that crumpled receipt at the bottom of your bag to an old keychain with broken charms, may actually be blocking the positive energy needed for financial growth and happiness, according to ancient teachings and modern energy principles. Our belongings can either attract positive energy or create invisible barriers that keep us feeling stuck. Today, we're not just talking about organizing or tidying up. This goes deeper. We're going to learn how to unlock a powerful shift in our mindset, change small habits that directly impact our lives, and apply practical steps inspired by Buddhist teachings on non-attachment and mindfulness. These steps will help us clear the clutter not just from our bags, but from our minds, and ultimately invite more positivity and abundance into our lives. Let me tell you about Anna, like many of us. She felt that she was always on the verge of achieving her goals, but kept falling short. She was diligent, tracking her expenses, setting monthly budgets. But something was holding her back. Every time she opened her bag or wallet, she would find clutter, old receipts, loose change, a broken keychain, expired coupons. It was small, even trivial, but it was there. Adding up one day, Anna decided to try a different approach inspired by mindful practices. She started decluttering her bag, and soon, her life, little by little, she noticed that things changed. This isn't just about a clean bag, it's about creating space for new possibilities, a flow of positive energy that allows you to welcome prosperity. In this video, we'll talk about simple, practical actions you can take right now to remove the items, habits, and mindsets that might be blocking your path to financial abundance. So, if you're ready to create a wallet and a mindset that attract prosperity, keep watching. In Buddhist teachings, energy, or qi, is at the heart of everything. Just as a river needs a clear path to flow without obstacles, the energy of prosperity needs space and intention to flow into our lives. This doesn't mean you need to become a master of meditation or radically change your life. It's actually much simpler. It starts with awareness and small adjustments in our daily habits and the way we think. Let's start with 3 foundational principles of positive energy that can help create an environment welcoming to wealth: gratitude, intentionality, and a growth mindset. Each of these may seem simple, but their impact is powerful. First, let's talk about gratitude. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can transform the way we see our lives when we focus on what we have instead of what we lack. We shift our energy from scarcity to abundance. And this is not just about thinking positively, it's about creating a mindset that attracts more of what we want. Think about this. A person who constantly worries about what they don't have or focuses on their financial troubles often feels stuck. But someone who takes even a few moments each day to appreciate what they already have, no matter how small, feels a sense of abundance. This simple practice of gratitude can attract more financial opportunities because it encourages us to feel deserving of prosperity. Next is intentionality when it comes to money. Having a vague goal like, "I want to be rich," doesn't give the universe, or yourself, a clear direction. Instead, set specific, intentional goals. For example, instead of saying, "I want more money," try saying, "I want to save $500 each month for my future." This is much more powerful because it turns your desire into a clear action plan. When we set clear intentions, it's like planting a seed. Just as a plant needs water, light, and attention to grow, our financial goals need clarity, focus, and consistency. A clear intention becomes a magnet for opportunities because it aligns our actions and decisions with what we truly want. The third principle is about having a growth mindset in financial terms. This means believing that you can always learn, grow, and improve your financial situation. Many of us have limiting beliefs like, "I'm just not good with money," or "only certain people are meant to be wealthy." These beliefs are barriers. A growth mindset, however, sees mistakes as lessons and opens the door to continuous improvement. For example, James, a viewer just like you, used to feel overwhelmed by his finances. He believed he would always struggle with money, but he decided to take a financial literacy course. He learned budgeting skills, started tracking his expenses, and began saving consistently slowly. He turned his situation around, proving that with the right mindset, anyone can make progress. These principles of gratitude, intentionality, and a growth mindset lay the foundation for financial well-being. Remember, it's not just about changing what's in our wallets, but also changing what's in our minds in the next segment. We'll dive into the practical side, specific items and habits that could be holding us back. Let's continue this journey of clearing the path to prosperity. Now that we've laid a foundation of positive energy, let's move into some practical steps that will help you manage your money more effectively. Many of us feel that saving money or managing finances is challenging, but with the right habits, it can actually become a natural and even enjoyable part of our lives. Building wealth isn't just about how much you earn. It's about how much you keep and how you manage what you have. Whether you're just starting out or already have some savings, these habits will help you take control of your finances. Let's start with 3 essential saving habits that will make a big difference over time. The first and perhaps most important habit for managing your money is budgeting. It may sound basic, but creating a budget gives you a clear picture of where your money is going. Think of it as a roadmap that helps you allocate your resources to meet both your needs and your financial goals. Many people avoid budgeting because they think it will feel restrictive. But in reality, a budget can actually give you more freedom by knowing exactly how much you have to spend in each area. You can avoid overspending and even save for things you really want. There are many apps available today that make budgeting easy, allowing you to categorize your spending and track it on a daily basis. A budget isn't just about cutting back. It's about making informed choices when you track your expenses. You can see patterns in your spending and identify areas where you might be able to save a little extra each month. The second habit is understanding the difference between wants and needs. This may seem straightforward, but it's one of the most powerful ways to control impulsive spending. Needs are essential for living, like housing, food, and utilities. Wants, on the other hand, are things we desire but could live without. Many people struggle with this because we're often encouraged to buy things as a form of reward or happiness. But pausing to ask yourself, do I really need this, or is it just a want, can help you make better spending choices. A simple technique is to wait 24 hours before making any non-essential purchase. Often, you'll find that the urge passes and you end up saving money. Learning to prioritize needs over wants doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. It simply means you're putting your long-term goals first. It's about creating a balanced approach to spending where you satisfy both your needs and occasionally your wants, without sacrificing your savings. Another crucial habit is building an emergency fund. Life is full of surprises, and having a financial cushion can make all the difference when unexpected expenses come up. Start by setting aside a small amount each month. Even if it's just $10 or $20 over time, this can grow into a fund that gives you peace of mind. Financial experts often suggest aiming for 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. This may sound overwhelming, but remember that you can build it up little by little. Each small contribution adds up, and before you know it, you'll have a fund that can cover unexpected costs without putting a dent in your budget. An emergency fund isn't just about preparing for the worst. It's about reducing financial stress and giving yourself flexibility. When you have this cushion, you're less likely to rely on credit cards or loans, which can lead to debt. Let's take the story of Lisa. Lisa, like many of us, used to live paycheck to paycheck. She had no savings, and every time an unexpected expense came up, she had to rely on credit cards. Lisa decided to try something different. She set up a simple budget, started tracking her spending, and made a goal to save a small amount every month. Over time, these small changes began to pay off. She built up an emergency fund, avoided unnecessary debt, and even had enough money saved to take a short vacation. Lisa's story shows that anyone can start building better financial habits. It's just a matter of making a few small changes and staying consistent. So remember these 3 key habits. Create a budget, know the difference between needs and wants, and start building an emergency fund. Each of these steps brings you closer to financial security and a sense of control over your finances. With a clear budget, disciplined spending, and a financial safety net, you're setting yourself up for a future of financial stability. In the next segment, we'll explore how to develop a wealth mindset, a way of thinking that goes beyond just saving and spending. Stay with us as we take your financial journey to the next level. We've covered the practical habits that can bring financial stability. Let's dive into something that goes even deeper, our mindset when it comes to wealth. Your mindset, the way you think and feel about money, is just as important as what's in your bank account. Why? Because the beliefs we hold shape our reality to truly attract prosperity. We need to develop what I like to call a wealth mindset. A wealth mindset isn't about being born into money or about luck. It's about cultivating a set of beliefs and attitudes that invite opportunities, embrace growth, and keep us motivated, even when challenges arise. Think of it as setting the tone for how money flows in and out of your life. Let's go through some key principles that can help you develop this empowering mindset. Principle 1. Embrace abundance over scarcity. One of the most powerful shifts in developing a wealth mindset is moving from a scarcity mentality to one of abundance. When you think with a scarcity mindset, you believe there's only so much to go around. You might think, if someone else succeeds, that means less for me. But an abundance mindset sees the world differently. It understands that there are endless opportunities and that there's enough for everyone. For example, people with an abundance mindset aren't afraid to invest in themselves or in others because they trust that their resources will return to them in some form. They believe in the flow of giving and receiving, and they know that sharing what they have, whether it's knowledge, time, or money, can lead to greater opportunities. This doesn't mean spending recklessly. It's about embracing a mindset that's open to possibilities rather than fearing loss. An abundance mindset allows us to take calculated risks, see potential in new ventures, and believe in our own ability to create wealth. It shifts our focus from how little to how much we can achieve. Next is the ability to view mistakes as learning opportunities in the journey to financial well-being. Everyone makes mistakes. You might invest in something that doesn't work out, overspend, or miss a financial goal. But here's the key. People with a wealth mindset don't let these mistakes define them. Instead, they ask, what can I learn from this? Imagine this. You put money into a business venture that didn't succeed. A scarcity mindset might see it as a failure, a loss, but a wealth mindset sees it as tuition, as an investment in learning what works and what doesn't. By embracing mistakes, you gain resilience, adaptability, and the wisdom to make better choices in the future. Remember, failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Every setback is an opportunity to gain valuable insights that help us grow. The next principle is setting purposeful goals. It's one thing to want wealth, but it's another to have a clear vision of what wealth means to you personally. When you set goals that align with your values and purpose, your drive becomes stronger and the journey becomes more meaningful. For instance, if your goal is simply to make more money, it might lack the depth to keep you motivated. But if your goal is to save for a home to create stability for my family, or invest in a business that supports my community, it becomes more powerful. Purposeful goals are more than just financial targets. They're about creating a life that reflects your deepest values. When our goals have purpose, we're more likely to stay committed to them. Even when challenges arise, purpose gives us a reason to keep going, and it makes the journey toward wealth much more fulfilling. Let's look at a real-life example of someone who transformed their financial reality by changing their mindset. Michael was once overwhelmed by debt and struggling to make ends meet. He would often think, "Why is it so hard for me to get ahead?" But after reading about mindset and abundance, he decided to make some changes. Michael started by adopting an abundance mindset. He stopped focusing on what he lacked and began to see the possibilities around him. He also committed to learning from his past mistakes, seeing them as stepping stones rather than setbacks over time. His new perspective helped him find better financial opportunities, and he paid off his debts today. He's not only financially stable, but he's also helping others on their financial journeys. Michael's story shows that a wealth mindset isn't just a theory. It's a powerful way to transform your financial life when we believe in our own potential. We can overcome obstacles and reach new heights. So remember these principles of a wealth mindset. Embrace abundance over scarcity. View mistakes as learning opportunities, and set purposeful goals. These aren't just ideas. They're practical shifts that can change the way you approach money and open doors to prosperity. Adopting a wealth mindset doesn't happen overnight, but with small, consistent changes, you'll start to see results in your financial life and beyond in the next segment. We'll take a look at specific items and daily habits that can either help or hinder our path to financial well-being. Stay tuned as we continue this journey towards abundance and prosperity. We've explored how a wealth mindset and smart financial habits can guide us towards prosperity. But did you know that even the small things we carry with us daily, like what's inside our bag or wallet, can impact our financial energy? According to both ancient wisdom and modern mindfulness practices, the way we treat and organize our belongings can create either a flow of abundance or a blockage. Today, I'm going to share some practical tips on how to turn the items we use every day into tools that support our financial growth. First, let's start with your wallet. This small space holds our cash, cards, and a lot of energy associated with money. A cluttered wallet can represent financial chaos, while a tidy, intentional wallet can symbolize respect for your finances. Take a moment to clean out old receipts, expired cards, and any other unnecessary items. When your wallet is organized, it reflects clarity and intention. Imagine opening it and seeing everything neatly in place. It's not just a mental relief, but also an energetic invitation for financial order. By keeping your wallet clean, you're making space for money to flow in without obstacles. This simple act of organizing can be a reminder to approach your finances with respect and mindfulness. It may seem small, but it can have a big impact on how you feel about your money. Next, let's talk about loose change. Coins can often end up scattered around, making our bags or wallets feel heavy and cluttered. Having a dedicated pouch for coins not only keeps things tidy, but also helps consolidate your wealth in one place. Think of it like focusing your financial energy by keeping coins organized. You're symbolically directing your attention towards financial clarity. Plus, when you know where all your small change is, you're more likely to use it mindfully rather than losing track of it. A simple coin pouch might not seem like much, but it can be a practical way to respect even the smallest amounts of money, showing gratitude and mindfulness for all resources. Another powerful habit is to carry a symbol of abundance with you. This can be anything that resonates with you personally. A lucky charm, a small crystal, or even a simple affirmation card. The purpose here is to have a reminder of abundance and positivity close. For example, you might keep a jade stone in your wallet, known in many cultures as a symbol of prosperity and luck. Or you could write an affirmation, such as, "I am open to receiving abundance," and keep it somewhere you'll see it often each time you open your wallet. This reminder reinforces a positive mindset and invites prosperity into your life. These symbols don't have magical powers, but they do help you stay focused on your goals and intentions. They're small yet powerful ways to remind yourself that you are on a path to growth and abundance. Another key step is to remove broken or worn-out items from your personal space, especially your bag or wallet. Broken items can represent stagnation, unresolved issues, or negative energy. By getting rid of them, you create room for new, positive energy to flow in. To both feng shui and Buddhist principles, our environment reflects our inner state. Broken items can drain your energy, so it's essential to either repair or discard them. This simple act not only clears your physical space, but also signals a willingness to let go of what no longer serves you. Imagine your wallet and bag as containers for your financial energy by keeping them clean, organized, and free from broken items. You're setting a standard for the quality of energy you wish to invite into your life. We've covered a lot today, from shifting our mindset to practical steps that help us align our daily habits with our financial goals. If there's one thing to take away from this video, it's that wealth and abundance aren't just about numbers. They're about how we think, feel, and live each day. First, we explored the power of positive energy and how our attitude can set the stage for prosperity by cultivating gratitude, setting clear intentions, and adopting a growth mindset. We're preparing ourselves for a life that welcomes abundance. Then, we looked at smart financial habits, like budgeting, understanding our needs versus wants, and building an emergency fund that provide the foundation for financial stability. Finally, we dove into practical tips on organizing our belongings and letting go of clutter, broken items, and unnecessary things in our bags and wallets. Each of these actions represents a small but powerful step in creating a clear path for financial energy to flow. Remember, wealth isn't just about accumulating money, it's about cultivating a lifestyle and a mindset that support our financial goals. When we make small, intentional changes in our daily lives, we open ourselves up to new opportunities and create a foundation for long-lasting prosperity. Let me leave you with a final thought. I once knew someone who began their journey toward financial freedom by simply changing the way they organized their wallet at first. It seemed like such a small thing, but it had a ripple effect. They started making better financial decisions, setting goals, and even attracted new opportunities. It was a reminder that the little things really do add up. I invite you to try one or two of these practices and see how they work for you. Start with something small, like organizing your wallet or writing down a financial goal. Notice how these small shifts can impact not just your finances, but your overall mindset. And if you've tried any of these techniques or have stories of your own, feel free to share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your journey. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and financial growth. Remember, the path to prosperity begins with mindfulness and intention. By making thoughtful choices, and valuing the energy in every small action. You're already taking steps toward a life of abundance. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on financial well-being and personal growth. Let's keep walking this path together. Until next time, stay mindful and open to the endless possibilities that life has to offer.